it's Lynette with Charmed Grammy Crochet. Welcome to my Coke bottle room. Today is a double duck dare challenge accepted completed video. I made the squares, Laura. 3 more for you, plus quack quack. So what am I talking about? My good friend Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming has double duck, because she's one odd duck, challenged the YouTube community to make granny squares for Boggy Creek blankets and send them to my other good friend Lynanne from Nina's Knots. I always want to add to her name. Lynanne said that if you make 5x5 acrylic granny squares, or just 5x5 squares, and you don't like sewing them together, they're really easy to make squares, just like the granny stitches, really easy to make. Take you 10 minutes for a 5x5 square. Use some scrap yarn, send her a few, and she'll collect them and make blankets out of them for Boggy Creek, which is a camp for chronically ill children, ages 6 to 16, and they get to go there and spend a week or a weekend. It's a great camp. We do a live unboxing video. Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too got us started on this at Billy the Crafty Floridian. Usually the lives are on her channel. And myself, with the help, or with the inspiration of Nancy's mom, Sue, and her women's group, they adopted Boggy Creek as a charity to sponsor, and asked if Nancy would make some blankets, because the kids get to go to camp. I think they house like 150 kids in a week, and every kid gets to go home with a good gift bag from Sue's group, and a handmade, knitted or crocheted 30 to 40 inch wide, 40 to 50 inch long blanket that they get to take home with them. So they go through a lot of blankets. We've got several videos on it. Boggy Creek has a website with videos on how the camp goes. I encourage you to watch those. Come to our Wednesday night unboxing when we have enough blankets to, like spend an hour unboxing them and showing all the blankets that we've received and the beautiful work that everyone has done. We do that on Wednesday nights. Usually, like I said, on Billy's channel. And so Lynanne said, hey, if you got some granny squares, make a couple scraps, whatever granny squares, I'll be glad to sew them together for you, because a lot of people don't like to sew them together. She doesn't mind sewing them together. So she offered to do that, to make blankets for Boggy Creek. Then Laura, one odd duck, I won't blow in your ear anymore, one odd duck, said she doesn't like sewing. She doesn't like making granny squares at all, let alone sewing them together. But she said, for Boggy Creek, she's going to take one skein of yarn. Came up with 17 squares. That's why she's got 17 as the number. I used all scraps and put 2 scrap skeins in my completed list. I get to log them on my computer as completely done, and put the bands in my ball jar, my scrap band jar. So that was fun, because I don't count the yarn as used until I can put the ball band with no yarn left into the ball jar, or band jar. So anyway, Red Heart Super Saver, Pretty in Pink, I think, Hobby Lobby Red, and this is the final color that I used. I did until it was gone, and then I started the next square with another color and just reached in my scrap bin and grabbed a color. So the white is Karen 1 pound. So Laura said she did 17 squares. Everybody could do 17 squares and send them to Lynanne. Poor Lynanne is going to be overwhelmed, I hope. So you send your 17 squares with acrylic yarn with the ends woven in, and you put a little note in there that says Laura sent me, or Mad Mimi's Crochet sent me, and she will make 3 more squares. She's already done the 17, so she'll make 3 more squares for her double duck dare, And those, if you write the note, send them in, have them to Lynanne by October 15th, then put quack quack in the note when Lynanne reads the note, because Lynanne is showing them all on Fridays and her progress. So she's acknowledging everyone that sends them to her. You send those and say quack quack, Laura, throw in a couple more squares. So I know Jane from Scraptastic Yarns is got well on her way of sending in some. Here's mine. I know there are others that are getting theirs done too. I think Sam from Manfus Makes is doing the squares. Then my beautiful Jan, the Alaskan Crafter, she is also doing, she's challenged Laura, and then opened up the challenge to all of YouTube for Boggy Creek blankets. She's picked 4 patterns. Of those 4 patterns, they're all stained glass look to them. If you make a Boggy Creek size blanket, and if it's square, it's got to be 40 by 40. But if you make a Boggy Creek blanket out of these 4 patterns, the month of September, send her a picture of the completed blanket by the end of September. Email her a picture. Your name goes into a drawing for a $50 gift card. I will link Jan and Laura and Lynanne, all of theirs, and Jane from Scraptastic, where she talked about it. Of course, Nancy and Billy, addresses to mail things to, all in the description box below. There will also be a Boggy Creek video. Please go to their website, check them out. It's a great, great, great camp. I can't wait to go visit again and drop off our blankets. We're dropping off our blankets. The end of January is the last that Nancy will accept them. They get mailed to her home, or her post office box, or whatever address is in the description box. So you mail the blankets to Nancy. If you're in my area in Ohio, feel free to contact me. Maybe we can meet up and do lunch or something, or you can mail them here if it's, really a savings for you. That would be the difference of sending in a blanket and not sending in a blanket. I'll be glad to, travel them down there with my blankets. And so I wanted you guys to be able to participate. There's no prize for Laura other than making her do something that she does not like to do, which is granny squares. We want to overwhelm her. There is a prize if you participate through Jan's channel. Everyone who sends in a blanket goes into a drawing, and we will have last year, I can't remember, 6 or 7 or so winners that we picked, maybe more than that. But there will be prizes for that. And for everyone that sends in to, that Nancy gets a blanket for, that comes in through us, there's prize drawings at the end. That when we deliver them in February to Boggy Creek, last year we had the person in charge of Boggy Creek. She picked the names with the whole crew there. They were very thrilled to receive all of our blankets. And last year we did like 360, I think. This year we want to double it. So any participation that you guys do would be greatly appreciated. This yarn community is just such a wonderful place to be a part of, and we are so glad to be able to help support Boggy Creek through your generous donations. So make Laura make some squares, send them in to Lynanne. These are going in. I think I'm going to send her some yarn too, because I feel bad she's going to have so many blankets to sew together. So I think I'm going to add a skein or 2 of like white or cream or charcoal or something to go in to sew them up with. So thank you guys so much for participating. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to look out for Wednesday nights when we open the blankets. You guys, the designs are fabulous. Just some amazing color choices, amazing designs. And the blankets aren't huge, so it doesn't, it's not a major, like a 6-month crochet thing or anything. So Good luck, everyone. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. See you in the next video. Bye.